Good morning, and thank you for joining me. And I have brought along my friend Devon, who is the music director here at St. Andrews. I was planning out what to talk about today, and I thought we'd talk about carols, so I thought I'd bring in the expert. So that particular hymn, you said, is the oldest English hymn that we have?
It is. It's called While Shepherds Watch Their Flocks. It dates back to the 14th century.
Holy moly. So is that one of your favorites? Because I certainly love that one, and I certainly love that particular version of it. Can you tell us a little bit about, why do we sing carols? I mean, I know they've just become tradition. We love to do it. But if you go back to the 14th century, what was it that started it?
You know, churches have always been about singing, but really carols didn't start the way we think they did. Carols, if we really think of the term carol, it wasn't just about Christmas. It was about all holiday seasons. It was Thanksgiving carols, harvest carols. And it was a way to kind of cheer up. It was a way to kind of make the people in a better mood. And really early on, it included dance as well. So a lot of, even in the Christmas carols that we have, a lot of them feel like they just have that kind of lilt to it that we should be jigging around and dancing.
So was it just dancing, or was it dancing and singing, or just like part of the revelry of that?
Dancing and singing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so, but not just Christmas. Any
Not
of these
just Christmas.
celebrations.
Yep.
Fantastic. And so then, obviously we don't dance as much today in the middle of, we don't
Not
really,
this church.
Not so much dancing in this church. So how has they kind of changed over the years? Obviously we're still singing the same songs, but what's the shape or the place of carols today?
Carols have kind of gone a few different ways. Well, a lot of times the texts have changed. We're singing texts that were written in the 1950s, but we're using music that dates back into the 1800s, the 1700s. Famous carols were written by composers like Mendelssohn and Handel, but some of the words maybe we don't recognize the author of, or we don't know the author of.
Oh, so the music, the tune is the familiar bit.
Yes.
And then the different people have written, and we know that because sometimes you'll take a hymn that you know well and then put it to a different set of music as well, or vice versa. Fantastic. Can you give us do you know a couple of other ancient hymns that come from that same time frame?
There's Lo How a Rose, I would probably say is the second oldest. Lo How a Rose, Arab Bloom. That's also has, it dates back to, I believe it's, 1599. So not as old, but
But still, there's that's ancient. That's fantastic.
And it's more than just English tradition. A lot of the carols come from the German tradition, as well as, French. We have a lot of French carols we sing, but also even some North American that we've kind of added into our repertoire canon of Christmas carols.
I want to thank you very much for this. Do you want to just play us out as we finish?
Sure.
Thanks so much. We'll see you again tomorrow.